Up next on Line TV, we have Marley Snow showing you a day as a lunch lady and Victoria Vega on a new trailer that will bring resources for families in need.
And me, Kat Bremer, with all your sports updates. All that and more, Line TV starts now.
Happy Thursday, Searcy High. Welcome back to another episode of Line TV. I'm Eric Crowley.
And I'm Star Cox. We hope you have a great day so far. Now let's jump into some student announcements. Many students have already used their parent call-ins for the semester. Please check your attendance on Hack to see where you're at on absences. You only get 6 parent call-ins per semester. Also, there were many days of testing last week, so be sure to check in and that they are marked correctly. Finally, many students are sitting on 5 unexcused absences. If you reach 6 unexcused absences, you will lose all credit in that class.
The Searcy football team is looking for game and practice filmers for the 2024 football season. There are many benefits to joining the team as a filmer. Some of these benefits include experience in filming that could get you a scholarship or work study in college, free meals on game day, community service hours toward graduation requirement, and much more. Please contact Coach Aspern or any other football coaches if you're interested.
Searcy Sports Medicine is looking for students interested in sports medicine. There is a QR code on the TV hallway announcements that will take you to an interest form. Athletes are welcome to apply. Contact Brooke Miller or Steven Salone for questions or more information.
Please note that students who have turned 16 years of age will be required to have a second meningitis shot before the 2024-2025 registration. Please see Nurse Amy for any questions. Also from the nurse, students should not be in possession of any medication unless approved by Nurse Amy. Please read the school policy regarding medications and possible disciplinary action.
Congrats to the Young Governors Artist winners. Lexi Mize for the Best Show Award, Nature's Playground and Best Sculpture Award, Longyear Sunfish, Anna Ford for Best Pen and Ink Award, Sunrise, Nathaniel Ingram for Best Acrylic Award, Bridge at Garvin Gardens, and Aspen Hensley for the runner-up Best Colored Pencil Award, Honeybee. If you happen to see these students, please congratulate them on their hard work and the extra hours they put into their works. The school district has a source in which to help families in the community.
Victoria Vega has a story on a trailer that is making a difference in Searcy.
In our school district, we do many different food drives and other types of charity events to help better the community. Soon, lots of those things will be put to good use with the Family Resource Center. For a while now, many people in our school have been making and preparing a Family Resource Center for the community and its families.
The Family Resource Center is a facility on wheels in an enclosed trailer that provides a place for families to shop for food, clothing, toiletries.
Families can use to wash clothes. There's going to be Wi-Fi, so they have access to the internet if they, for whatever that need might be, or even if there's students along with them that could do homework.
If you need to just come to shop, like for food, clothes, or whatever, you are welcome anytime during the opening hours. If you need to wash some laundry, Miss Betsy Bailey will post a form that will be completed to reserve a slot where you can wash up to 2 loads at a time.
Just the basic things that a lot of us probably take for granted because we have access to them. We're just trying to do that for all our families and students in the district.
In order to successfully make the Family Resource Center, there were lots of preparation, time, and donations needed to make it possible.
We have been preparing since pretty much September of 2022, so about 18 months of preparation. All the toiletries actually have come from Kindness Week last year. The schools collected toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, etc. So all of those supplies actually came from students in the district during a drive, a Kindness Week drive.
There have been a lot of places that donated items like flooring, to wood, Some folks have donated hygiene items from different drives that we've done in school buildings.
Laundry supplies and all of that were purchased with grant funding, as well as some of the clothing.
With all the preparations that have been put into making the center, both Ms. Harrell, Ms. Sipes, and everyone involved are hopeful that it can make an impact in the community.
I'm hoping that it will get our kids fed, they will be healthier, and so therefore they can be more successful academically in school and then in the future.
I just think that impact on the deeper level can affect change in a big way across the board.
With the efforts made within the community, it is hopeful that the Family Resource Center will be a great help to the people in need and can make a positive impact on the students' education as well.
Thanks, Victoria. I can already tell that the Resource Center is doing great back there.
Can't argue with that.
On Saturday, the Downtown Little Rock Partnership oversaw the installation of new public artworks in the Soma District during the Once of a Kind Mural Fest event. The event saw local artists turn the alley behind 1501 South Main Street into a public art gallery by installing 8 new murals. Last week, this was a graffiti-covered, not real pleasant-looking place. LR Downtown Partnership Communications Director Kyle Leyenberger said, "As you can see now, it is full of vibrant art and energy. These artists have been hard at work all week."
Nearly 2 years after a federal judge said that Louisiana's congressional map diluted black voting power, black voters are at risk of voting for a second time in an election under a plan that likely violates the Voting Rights Act. In response to the judge's ruling, the state's Republican legislator had created a second majority African American district in the state's 6th district congressional plan. But now a different federal court has said that adding the second majority black district is unconstitutional.
Former President Donald Trump is on trial in New York City, where he is facing felony charges related to a 2016 hush money payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. It marks the first time in history that a former U.S. president has been tried on criminal charges. Here are 8 pieces of evidence presented so far in Trump's hush money trial. Trump last April pleaded not guilty to a 34-count indictment charging him with falsifying business records in a connection with a hush money payment his then attorney Michael Cohen made to Daniels in order to boost his electoral prospects in the 2016 presidential election.
I'm so grateful that those crazy thunderstorms have been clearing up. Wouldn't you agree, Eric?
Totally. Let's see if things will get better, as Caden DeGroat has all of our weather updates.
Good morning, Cersei. Hi, I'm Caden DeGroat, and I'm here with your weekly weather announcements. Today will be a high of 84, mostly sunny, rain at 18%, winds north 8 miles per hour, humidity at 54%, and your sunrise at 6:07 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight will be a low of 55, partly cloudy with a rain of 20%, winds north 7 miles per hour, humidity at 75%, and your sunset at 7:59 p.m. On to the almanac. The average temperatures with a high of 79, a low of 58, monthly average of precipitation 5.93 inches, month to date is 2.24 inches. On to the 5cast. Friday will be mostly sunny, high of 75, a low of 52 with a 6% chance of rain. Saturday will be mostly sunny with the high of 78, a low of 57 with a 4% chance of rain. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 79, a low of 60 with a 6% chance of rain. Monday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 75, a low of 62, and a 57% chance of rain. Tuesday, scattered thunderstorms, a high of 77, a low of 62, with a 55% chance of rain. Well, it looks like the thunderstorms will be clear for graduation.
I'm tired of that rain.
Yeah, me too.
Well, my stomach's growling. What's for lunch today, Eric?
For lunch, we'll be having chicken pasta alfredo, classic cheese pizza, classic cheeseburger, fajita marinated chicken, ham and Swiss cheese sub, pineapple tidbits, and some milk.
Now I'm even hungrier. Be sure to thank our wonderful lunch ladies for all their hard work.
I know I will. You know, Star, the lunch ladies put a lot of hard work into preparing our meals.
That's for sure, Eric. And I know Marley Snow has a story on just that.
Have you ever wondered what goes on in the cafeteria's kitchen? How do the lunch ladies prepare so much food for over thousands of kids with such little help? Well, we were curious ourselves, so we decided to find out how these hardworking ladies manage it all.
When I get here in the morning, I go ahead and I make the ham and cheese sub. That seems to be everyone's favorite. And I take the bread, I rise it, and then I cook it for about 7 minutes, and then I prepare it by putting cheese and ham on it.
You have to start out looking at your menu and decide how many you think you need to cook for. Then we take the food out. Some of it, if it's already processed, some of it comes in, we have to just lay it on pans to cook it.
Being a lunch lady takes a lot of knowledge from knowing how much food to prepare and how much people you'll actually be preparing for. Each year will always be different and complications could happen if you don't know how much to make.
The year before, we take those numbers and then we estimate how much we have left over, or if we don't have any left over, then I know to up my numbers for the next day.
Other menus, we have to get all the ingredients together and mix it together according to the recipe and cook it that way.
Sanitation is very important while working in the kitchen. Knowing what kind of disasters could happen if a single hair was to be misplaced in an individual's meal could not cause only health problems but also cause someone to get in trouble for not taking the correct precautions.
You have to have your hair up in a hairnet or a hat. If you change foods, you need to change your gloves.
There are more rules to being a lunch lady. It's not always about making lunch. Many positions are given to them, which makes up the process into preparing the food in a timely manner to be ready to serve.
We have main cooks. We have what we call a floater, which helps around with the cooks to prepare the meals. And we have a dishwasher, and then we have a manager.
You just cook it, and you cook it to the correct temperature, and you don't let it get below a certain temperature.
Storing the food may be quite hard to do when you have over 1,000 students to feed. There could be too much food to keep in one place and they might need a little extra room.
We have big storeroom, and we have a walk-in cooler and a walk-in freezer.
We have a good group of girls. We all get along for the most part.
Even though making food for a high school may be very intimidating to one, with many talented ladies working very hard, you can manage such a hard task. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Marley. They're the reason why the food here in SHS is delicious.
I agree, but now I'm curious about what's going on in the sports world.
Luckily, Kat Bremen has all we need to know.
Happy Thursday, Cersei. We have a lot to cover up, so let's get started with local sports. The Cersei School soccer team is undefeated in the conference, while the boys won against Marion, scoring 7-0. Both teams have advanced to the state tournament as the first seed in their conference. We wish them luck as the tournament starts today. For both boys and girls soccer team in baseball, the boys team fell to the Blazers last week, leaving them with a conference record of 12-12. Track had their state tournament meet recently, and here we are with your results. We have Michael Sopraman getting a fifth place in the 300-meter hurdle with a time of 40.77, and Wade Moore taking 5th in the 400-meter dash. Jaden Bowman took 1st place in the 400-meter dash state meet with a time of 58.27 seconds. Ava Skiva in the 9th place in the 32-meter run with a time of 12.47. Now to national news. The NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, the New York Rangers, the Eastern Conference Championship played against the Carolina Hurricanes on Monday, with the Rangers winning 4-3. The Boston Bruins would later play against the Florida Panthers on Monday, winning 5-1. Western Conference champion, the Dallas Stars, would play on Tuesday against the Colorado Avalanche, shockingly losing to the Avalanche 3-4. In the MLB, the Philadelphia Phillies played against the San Francisco Giants, winning 6-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers won 6-3 to the Miami Marlins, and the Texas Rangers won 4-2 to the Oak Island Athletics. The NBA Conference Seams Finals began on Saturday with Minnesota Timberwolves beating the Denver Nuggets 106-99, with the Timberwolves leader again beating the Nuggets. The New York Knicks beat the Indiana Pacers 121 to 117 on Monday, as well as Cleveland Cavaliers winning the game in a close of 105 to 104, and the Dallas Mavericks and the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against each other, with the Thunder winning to 117 to 95 on Wednesday. Well, Cersei, that's all I have for sports updates I have for you today. Now let's get back to the news stick with Eric and Star.
Thanks, Kat, but sadly this wraps up another show today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, at Cersei High Lion TV.
And to follow us on X at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Eric Crowley.
And I'm Star Cox. Have a great rest of your Thursday, Cersei.